Have you ever wondered what the key to financial success is? The solution is to invest in passive income-generating assets today, so that you will have the cash flow to live the life you want tomorrow. In example, did you know that most billionaires have created 7 different revenue sources in order to keep their wealth? We all seek money at some time in our lives. I admit that it is a requirement of modern life. You should not be a slave to money, but you should grasp its significance. Many people wonder, how do I make money? How can I become wealthy? So, in this video, I will reveal with you assets that can help you get rich, but first, understand what an asset is. You must know it, and people make the biggest mistake about this only. If you'd like to make passive cash streams with income-generating assets, this video will be your go-to guide. But before we get going, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more videos. What is an asset, and when is a person considered wealthy? People are not wealthy solely because they have possessions or the ability to purchase possessions. The asset you hold defines your true riches. When you have anything called an asset, you're actually wealthy. Something that works for you, creates money for you, and values your money. It is working for you even while you are sleeping, because you are not renting your time. You are not working on rent like a job you perform and get paid every month, but you are compensated for the time you give in a month. You may receive a higher pay if you devote more time, but this is not guaranteed. That in the same month you can earn 3 times, 4 times, or 5 times salary. No, it's dependent on your time, and that is called renting your time. So, what are the 5 assets that have the potential to make you wealthy? 1. Being the owner of your own business. If your business is successful, you will earn money while you sleep. Even if you cease working, your team, factory, products, and marketing will continue to generate revenue for you. If you look at the world's wealthiest people, those who establish their own businesses are by far at the top of the list. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Mark Zuckerberg, the world's richest persons, all launched their own businesses. Mukesh Ambani, Azim Premji, and Adani, India's richest people, all launched their own businesses. No, I have emphasized many times that starting a business is a very dangerous idea, which means that if it works, it is fantastic, but if it does not work, you can lose a lot of money. So sure, it is a valuable asset, and it is your obligation to make it function. 2. Owning a business through stocks. While not everyone can start their own business, it is certain that owning a business produces an asset because the business operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So you can make money even if you don't put in any effort. So, if you can't start your own business, you can at least own a business, and the best way to own a business is through stocks. When you buy a share or stocks of a company in the stock market, you're basically saying, I believe in this business, so when it grows, its stock price will also grow, and then I will become rich, my wealth will be created. But the most important thing is that I believe in this business. That be a long-term investor. Only day trading or short-term trading or reacting on tips like buy this or sell this, that is not wealth, that is gambling. Wealth is created when you take long-term bets. If you read or watch Warren Buffett's life narrative, you will notice that he made all of his property, his money, through investing. All of them are successful and rich investors, and what they have always done is bet on incredibly long-term firms for a really long-term perspective. So, if you want to make money in the stock market, take a long-term view of at least 5-10 years, preferably 15-20 years, and then bet on really strong players, market leaders in the category, because you know that as the market grows, the country grows, the world economy grows, and the players who are ranked number 1, 2, or 3 in the industry grow, and will also grow, and they will actually be making money for me while I am on no duty. 3. Purchasing commodities. If you can't create or run a business, even if you should, you can possess something that the rest of the world wants. Commodities. There are other commodities besides gold and silver, but we won't go there. When you own these assets, their value rises and you become wealthy. But the great error is that when people think of gold investing, they immediately think of jewelry. No, jewelry is not a good investment. If you wish to invest in gold and silver, you can do so digitally by purchasing gold bonds or exchange-traded funds, ET. Basically, a digital bond is the best way for you to invest in gold or silver or any commodities. 4. Real estate. If you consider real estate as an investment, it may make sense. Purchase a low-cost residence that you can afford and for which you will not need to take out many loans. Preferably, you should not take out any loans. Purchase an apartment or small house worth 10-15 lakhs so that you would not have to pay interest on any rental income you receive. 5-10-15,000 rupees maximum. A house worth 10-15 lakhs will never get more than that. Will help you either reduce the EMI or generate additional income, and then the value of that house will appreciate over time, so you will have something that is an asset that will make money for you even when you are not working. 5. Create intellectual property. This is something you will only have to do once, but it will make you money for the rest of your life. Content is a wonderful illustration of this. If I write this essay in 2021, it will continue to be read in 2022, 2023, or lifetime. And based on that, a brand will be built. And if advertisements run on these, it will give me lifetime money, or I will write a book, a song, or create content that can be purchased all over the world. If you did it once, you will collect royalties or revenue from it for the rest of your life, and these are fantastic assets. Cash is the most frequent instrument you will need to get wealthy, because if you keep your money in the bank, you will earn interest, which will increase the amount of money you have. However, the amount of interest offered by banks is no longer keeping pace with inflation, yet cash is still king. Apple Inc., for example, has a cash reserve of $200 billion in their corporation. This will allow consumers to take advantage of any opportunity that arises, as well as earn a larger return on monetary transactions. With a large quantity of cash, you can lend money and charge a high interest rate, which is known as peer-to-peer lending services, which allow you to charge interest rates as high as 15% to 20%. Brand and goodwill. There are subtle differences between brand and goodwill, but both are super valuable to any business. A brand is the footprint that a company leaves in the mind of consumer as to what they stand for and what they present themselves. Goodwill is the emotional affection people have to a brand. A brand is owned. It is an effort a company is making to push a particular image of itself into the marketplace. Goodwill comes from the way the company treats its customers, the positive impact it has on the community, and how grateful people are the company exists. Goodwill is super hard to cultivate or scale, but people will literally save companies from bankruptcy because of the goodwill they have for it. As for instance, the Kardashian family is a good example of how success one can get from branding alone, as if one of the family members attach their name to anything, it can drive sale like nobody else. Self-storage facilities. Recently, there has been a significant increase in the number of self-storage units around the country. There are up to 60,000 facilities and counting across the country. For real estate investors, self-storage is an appealing investment vehicle. It has minimal construction costs and low maintenance costs. Many self-storage facilities, in fact, require little to no employees. Renters can gain access to their units by entering the facility with a specific PIN or key. Self-storage units have little emotional attachment, and lease terms are month to month. This allows investors to benefit from any rent increases that occur with each new lease.